What is up, y'all? We are back again in the new year 2023 for another episode of I'm Almost Joking podcast. I am one half of the Disrespective Collective, Craig Smith, a.k.a. Sincere Life, here with...
It's your boy Queese, a.k.a. Dash. We here for episode 52, about to do it like Ray Lewis.
All right, okay.
Catching bodies on these YouTube streets and getting away with it.
That's a mean stab at somebody.
Let's go. I rock with Ray. It's my favorite linebacker.
For real, man. He a real one, and he got that championship. Shout out to Shannon Sharp. Shout out to Club Shay Shay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's been a while. Happy New Year to everybody. Hopefully everybody had a good one. Mine was all right. It was decent. Yeah, more so funny stuff. That's what I'm getting into, because I don't really be having eventful things that went on too much through the thing. I wish I was like booked for a show getting some money, but I wasn't yet. But I did just drop something, posting all my new dates that's coming in January and February, but that's beside the point. Y'all get into that.
Out here working.
Look, I seen something over on a post, and it had me thinking, like, it's really hard out here to be a man these days, man. It's so difficult because you got to keep constantly proving to these men that you a man. I seen a post that said it's not even cool for us to have heated seats, bruh.
I saw that.
Bruh.
I just saw that.
Get out of here. If you a real man, I can't even get heated seats because my cheeks ain't supposed to be hot. Hey, man. I'm cool. Let me call me whatever you want, man. In the wintertime,
some of y'all
Wisconsin,
men too masculine, bro.
Wintertime, Wisconsin, I got heated seats in my little cheap car. You best believe I'm using every amenity that's still working, my little.
Yeah. Some of y'all be ODing with the man stuff, bro. Like, heated seats, you must not stay nowhere with winter weather, bro. If I can get in my whip and the seats already warm, bro, man, these dudes be wilding on social media. Man. Y'all gotta relax.
It's like,
man.
Who are you proving it to at some point? Like, who are you trying to convince after a while? Like, because it ain't me at this point.
Then they say like a little pause-worthy word that make you be like, see, man, now I don't even want to turn my heated seat on. So they be like, man, you a grown man and you heating your buns? It's like, why I say buns, bro?
I know. Why I gotta be so funny and go together like that,
you gonna say buns now? I feel like I can't even have my heated seats on.
I didn't even know I had buns. I don't even consider myself as a bun haver. But
that's kind of real Frank Stanley. The fact you even saying buns and men, bro. Like, you should not be saying man and buns in the same sentence. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't feeling none of that. It making you wonder, like, not even turn on your little heated seats.
Nah, make you not. Well, I turned my heated seats on today.
We got a heated steering wheel. We can turn the steering wheel heat up. We just learned that too, like 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
It's one of them like -2 days. It was like, oh shit. Bro.
Brother's balling over here. Heated steering wheel?
It's light. It's light. It's light. It's nothing major. I'm broke. Don't think I got nuts in it.
Man, now with a heated steering wheel. I don't even know. I didn't even know that was a thing. How you even get the wires to the steering wheel to even?
We didn't know that. We pushed the button. It was like, oh snap!
What happens when you put the little cover over your steering wheel though? Because I ain't never drove.
Oh, you still feel it?
I ain't never bareback my steering wheel. I always get a cover.
You can turn. It's like a setting. You can how hot you want it to get.
Oh, all right, yeah. Cool. Look. I'm heating my seats, and if I get a heated steering wheel, you best believe I'm gonna brag about it too. Balling on it.
Y'all gotta stop being so, everything just gotta be so manly, man. It be the most random stuff, and they still trying to make it so, real man don't, man, shut up. Like, real man don't care what you think. Like,
and why you so interested in what a real man do? That's a little sus also. You just studying real men and what their criteria is. Why you like real men so much?
Yeah. I'm with you. The fact you even that worried about real men is a problem. But I got a real problem. They ain't got nothing to do with no men. I had a random conversation over the weekend, right?
All right.
We was talking about, like, things you've never seen. And in the midst of this conversation, I'm like, I just realized something. I don't think Asian women get pregnant.
Oh, wow. I don't even know if that's a hot take or not. That's just a wild take.
I don't think they get pregnant. I've never saw a pregnant Asian woman. Now, I've seen Asian women with babies. Like, you pop up and they got a newborn. You're like, oh, okay, that's what's up. Mm-hmm. But I ain't never in my life saw an Asian woman pregnant. Do they hibernate? Like, where is pregnant Asian women?
I would say I would assume that it's a very logical explanation for that. But before I say that, I want to qualify this by saying I have seen an Asian woman pregnant before. Quantity doesn't matter.
How many?
Quantity it won't help me in this case.
You ain't seen more than 2.
Quantity would not be.
And you ain't even know one
would
of
not
them.
be a strengthening factor in my case. So I'm gonna keep that out of the discussion for the jury. But I know I have seen one because I used to work with one, and yeah. Anyways,
She just had a tummy.
you know, she went on maternity
She had
leave
a
and all
tummy.
of that. You know, shout out to her. But I kind of think because they in a position to where when they do get pregnant, they don't have to work and they don't have to be out here in the public, and a lot of times they get taken care of by the family because it's a family unit, i.e. maybe how the Mexicans do it. So when it is somebody that's pregnant in that, you know what I'm saying, I'm assuming all of this, they get taken care of in a way where they don't have to be out here and working because they already, so we don't see them, like you say, until after, and then they had a baby and they come out and be
So
like,
let me
hey,
translate
everything
this for y'all. What Craig just said is, essentially, Asian women got niggas who gonna go make the money, and they better than our black ass. Cause we ain't letting our girls sit home during their pregnancy.
I never said
if
better.
You don't take your ass to work,
because some people might think
you
it's
working
better.
till you at least 7.5 months.
At first, I never said better. Some people might think it's better to work and work through that and everything, so you don't, fall back on not working for so long.
For y'all.
So hey, that I never said better. That's not what I did. That's what you did. You implied that from whatever society put upon you in your mind.
In my translation.
But I think that's why though, just because they wouldn't be. I'm not saying that all of them is. I'm sure it is somebody.
I bet the one you saw was pregnant by a black dude.
Nah.
She was Asian.
Yeah, she was Asian,
real
but
Asian?
I don't think that she was married to another Asian though.
See? Who was she married to?
I don't want to get into all of that.
I'm trying to tell you, it ain't no Asian.
It wasn't a black guy, and it wasn't a white guy, and it wasn't an Asian guy.
About it, I saw one Asian. I saw a Cambodian girl that was my ex-girlfriend's best friend. I saw her when she was pregnant, right? But Cambodians, they almost feel like us. I know they're Asian, but they
I think
feel
it's Cambodian
like us.
and Filipino that kind of relate to
Filipinos
black
feel
people.
like us. They say nigga,
in
and
sync
I don't
with
even
black
care.
people.
They be saying nigga, and I don't even be caring. It's different with them.
Yeah,
I'm
shout out
talking
to
about
them.
Asian. Yeah, shout out to the Cambodians. I got a lot of. I went to Cambodia New Year's one time and it went crazy.
I can believe
But
it.
yeah, it got wow. But they so like us that I don't really look at them like the true Asians.
All right,
they don't be in that
let's
culture.
just talk
part of
about
it.
some other stuff, man. This
Man,
seems
you gotta stop
very.
getting. It's
This
not.
seems very on
It's
the border. Are they not real?
No, not
Hey, they so
said
much
they
like
Asian.
niggas that they cool. They come over here with us. We almost claim them
that's
so
fine.
much that we don't even want
They
them to be. It's like
Asian,
nah.
but it's different. It's how you. It's just like some white people. Some white people you put in a different basket. R.I.P. to Barbara Walters, right?
Yeah.
This is a white lady who I've always loved since I was a
Rest
kid.
in peace to Barbara Walters.
Rest in peace to Barbara. Barbara kept everybody accountable. She didn't care about your gender, your race. She came at everybody the same way, whether you was Mike Tyson and Robin Givens or you was Donald Trump. She came at everybody with that energy.
Yeah.
It's I don't look at her like just white.
They always take one of
that's
our
Barbara.
great whites at the end of the year, it seemed like. They took Betty White
Yeah,
a
Betty
couple
White,
years
one of
ago,
them too.
on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, Betty White is just a cool ass white. You don't even look at her like white. It's yo, that's Betty White. It's you don't even look at her in that.
But Betty White was always sweet. Barbara Walters, she, like you say, she'll give it to you. She was there. So, and it's wild though. That was how that happened. That was such a shock. I didn't even know she was having problems with that. I figured everything was okay.
I thought somebody was trolling. I'm
TV,
oh, this ain't real.
you see these people on TV and you forget that they old. What they say she was 97, 93 or some shit. She was 90 something.
Damn, she was in her 90s.
I think so. Yeah, she was 90 something.
Damn,
Yeah.
Barbara, triple OG.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out to her.
Yeah, shout out to
But
Barbara.
you were saying.
No, so that's what I'm saying. Not to say Cambodians are Asian. They definitely Asians. They into that. No, I'm saying. No, I'm saying into that. When I'm looking at Martha Stewart's, the Betty Whites, I don't look at these people like they just white. It's different. It's a totally different thing. So I got to this thought, right? So I say, Craig, if we can name our top 5 white people that if they said the N-word, you'd be conflicted on your reaction. Can you give us a top 5?
I definitely could. I feel like I could. First, I'm gonna start with Betty White. She would have, because they ain't got to be alive, right? It's just like
Betty White would be in mine.
Yeah. Because most white people, I'm not gonna be shocked. Like most, I don't care who it is, if I know them or if they celebrities. If I hear that they said nigga, I'm probably gonna be like, okay, duh. Like it's not gonna shock me. Or I'm not gonna be hurt. So. But these are the people that it would be like, oh man, for real, or at least I'm gonna be like, do I cancel them? All right, so number 1, yeah, definitely Betty White. That would shock me. Jane Elliott.
Who is Jane Elliott?
Jane Elliott.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh snap!
Yep.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Oh, I'm gonna have to change her. I'm gonna have to add her to my list. Yes, Jane Elliott.
Because that is the lady that was famous for. She's an old white lady and she preaches against
she used to be having them white folks stump in her
professing and stuff at colleges and all of that about anti-racism stuff.
Yeah. Oh,
and she was famous for the experiment, the blue-eyed brown-eyed experiment, where she went to a white college, all white students, and she gave them a kind of scenario of separating the blue eyes and the brown eyes and then giving them the experience of, if you got brown eyes, this is what'll happen, and you won't get this, and redlining, and all of the stuff that happened to black people, and then asking those white people if that's okay, or if they would want to switch with the brown-eyed people, or if they, and now they gotta. It's just to look it up.
Look it up.
She got books.
She got plenty
of experiments
YouTube,
like that.
All that. You can put her name in.
So Jane Elliott would shock me.
Jane Elliott. Oh. And she passed.
Damn, I didn't know that. Rest in peace to Jane Elliott, man.
Yep.
So yeah, her keeping it on white women. You brought her up, Martha Stewart. That would shock me, but not in a bad way. It was like I would need. That's one person that if she said, I'll be like, well, what's the context?
Did y'all find a video?
Did y'all find a video of her? Yeah, with and then they was on some like role play. Hey. Who am I to judge? But if she just like saying it on some what's the frying lady that got canceled, Paula Deen stuff.
Paula Deen wasn't in
now
that.
We might have to have a different convo.
Yeah, she wasn't in
if
that
Martha Stewart throwing slave themed get-togethers at her joint, now we might have a different convo, Martha.
Yeah,
but Martha would shock me. Let's keep it hip hop. Eminem. I know.
Oh, you put M in there.
M would hurt me. M would get.
He already did it before. He had the little mixtape joint with the that was definitely M. He said it was M.
I ain't never heard it.
You ain't never hear that tape when he was calling all the black women bald headed nappy. Oh, okay.
But he didn't say nigga though.
He said nigga.
I don't think he said nigga. I don't think he did. I ain't never heard it, but if I did hear it, I wouldn't remember him saying nigga.
Oh, ain't that you know M ain't racist though. You know what I'm saying? M ain't racist though. You know, that's a Michigan dude. You know I'm standing up for him. M ain't racist at all.
So I'm at 4 right now. 5? Whew, I don't know. Last one that's in there that'll make it. Let me see. I'm trying to keep it real, but for time wise, I'm gonna just throw it out there. Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage?
I don't know.
Why Nicolas Cage? What do you do?
I don't know, because I don't think
he ain't getting nothing for the culture.
Because I don't think it ain't about that. I don't think he ever said it, and I kind of like Nicolas Cage. He's a cool guy. So if I found out that he said it, it might bother me.
I mean, damn, you ain't pick Justin Timberlake or nobody? JT should have got
Justin Timberlake said nigga. How bad he want to be black? You don't think he said nigga before?
Man, I'm saying,
maybe not in public, but he said it.
What's my other little dude? The little white. He used to be like the little white kid, Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber, cool as hell.
He used to be the little white kid.
Yeah, the little white kid.
What's that dude named?
He ain't really like a little white kid no more.
Only one of the richest little white pop stars ever in life from Canada. What's his name?
He hang with the rappers. Now he tatted up. Shout out to J Bieber. I like J Bieber.
Yeah, he married to a Baldwin daughter.
Yeah, he is. All right, so here go my 5.
And he sung nigga before, so yeah, let's keep that. Yeah.
All right, so my 5, right? I'm sure some of these motherfuckers have said the N-word already, right? But I got Betty White for obvious purpose. She just like the coolest white lady ever. Like she just and she cool, and she never like changed her act when she was around somebody different. She seemed like Betty White, no matter who she was in a room with. So I love Betty White.
She did wait till she was like 80 to drop that she let a black dude hit though. So
I mean, they never asked her that question. You know,
we could have used that back then.
Yeah, you know,
been through a lot of times.
She's a golden girl. You know, don't be acting like Betty White went out here doing her golden girl. Then shout out to Betty White. So I have Betty White. I got Martha Stewart for obvious reasons too. She took her time like a G. She ain't snitch on nobody. Came out smoking weed, chilling with Snoop, still cooking. Shout out to Martha.
Came back and pulled a black man into the corporate world. Straight and Snoop got mad shows and mad corporate money from that.
And let's keep it real.
Of people, he was probably, I don't know, he probably was doing a lot of stuff since then, but I just feel like he got like a way more like commercials and all of that stuff and endorsements.
And she got locked up for scamming. Martha was scamming. You see all these young people out here scamming now? Martha was the OG to scamming. Shout out to Martha. Okay.
And sat up in prison. Lovely.
And did her time. Lovely. Said I ain't snitching on nobody. I'm taking my time. Shout out to Martha. So then I got Triple OG for the R&B, John B.
Oh man, he put out it's a new song with him with somebody else that I've seen recently.
John
yeah,
B.
shout
Clear,
out to John
man.
B.
I don't even look at him like
shout
a
out
white
to
dude.
John B. I remember.
He had the nice little taper. He had the fire music back in the day. He wrote for some of Baby. Man, y'all finna stop playing with John B.
I think it's an Australian single or somebody from a different country that they say it's like two brothers. They say they sound like John B. and then they got him on a
nobody
feature.
sound
And
like
the
the
song
Triple OG
so
John
yeah.
B. You know
John B.
He in my top 5. Then I got my man Tommy from Power. Joseph Sakura, exactly.
Yeah.
This is already one of my favorite white people ever. He gotta be one of the people that if I heard him really have like a racist rant, I would be so conflicted.
Yeah.
Like,
I seen him throw up GD in a picture before.
That's what I'm saying. Tommy just he like one of us. Like, I don't know. It's Tommy. You know what I'm saying? Like Tommy. You be like Tommy, no.
And usually when they cool like that, they don't have the desire to say it, and they kind of like have that respect.
Yeah, Tommy, don't ever.
I can see why Tommy might shock you.
And see my last one. I don't even think you're gonna know who this person is. This is for all my people who know how to cook. Alex Grunishelli. I would feel some way. I would be so conflicted. Now, you don't know who this is, so let me explain who this is.
Nah.
I watched this show on the Food Network called Chopped.
Garnish Deli, what?
I'm probably saying it wrong. Grunishelli.
That sound right. That sound better than what
she be cooking. Right. She be cooking on the show.
Wait, this a woman?
She a cook. She a judge. Yeah.
Alex?
Alex, yeah.
Oh.
Bro, she like she Hispanic actually, I think. But I'm gonna count her because she ain't black, so I'm gonna count her, right?
And she a judge? She got a judge
she
show?
Italian. She Italian. Sorry.
She got a judge show?
It's called Chopped, and she usually one of the judges.
Oh.
And sometimes she be on the other shows. I think she came from like the Iron Kitchen and all that. But like she judged usually, but it is other shows where she'd cook on there, bro. She just looked like her food so foul.
Really?
We gotta have a white woman who actually can go in that kitchen and get down on this list.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell her you got the greens, and trust me, you finna get some fire greens. Alex gotta be on my list, bro.
All right. Okay.
You.
I ain't never heard of her. I'm looking over at Tyler's screen now, looking at some of her food.
You like lasagna? Let her get you a lasagna. I'm telling you.
Hey,
she
lasagna. Now you know that's my number one right there.
Know.
And I bet she do. You say she Italian, so I bet she know how to make just the best lasagna.
Man, everything she cooked look fire.
All right. Okay. Top 5 white people that'll shock you.
Yeah.
Yeah, all those people I feel like valid. Even I don't really. Joseph
Sakura,
Sakura, I feel like. Wasn't it a? Never mind. It's cool. He never said it.
Yeah, he did say it in the show, but that don't count.
Did he though? Because
it was
like a myth of a clip where
it
sound like it, but it might not have been.
No, he said it was a thing.
But
it was so smooth, nobody even know. It's Tommy. You ain't even paying no mind.
But you know that it's a thing that was going around where like you could hear like on some TikTok or whatever that green blue stuff, or like you hear whatever it tell you to hear. So it was like that Toy Story Barbie clip or whatever, or that Barbie clip when he said something and it was supposed to. I think he.
I went back to the episode. He said nigga. He said that shit.
Oh man!
It's like the episode when 50 had told what he like. He told Tyreek he was like, Ghost did that shit.
Yeah.
He said that shit. Shout out to Tommy though, man. Nobody cared because it was Tommy. You didn't even realize that somebody put it on YouTube.
And it fit the role. I mean, if Leo could say it and that other movie over some slave stuff, then we can let Tommy say it.
Robert
on
De
some
Niro was
hood
in
stuff.
blackface and got away with it because he was still funny. You don't
Who?
remember that? Robert De Niro?
Nah,
he got away with
Wasn't
Robert
Robbie.
De Niro.
It
What you
wasn't Robbie.
Tropic Thunder.
I know, but it wasn't Robert De Niro. Don't put that
not
smut on Robert De Niro
snap.
name.
My fault.
Don't you put that smut on Robert De
Downey
Niro
Jr.
name.
My fault. I meant Robert Downey Jr.
Oh man, I'm glad you remembered his name
Yeah.
because I was sitting here going through all of that saying Robert De Niro so much because I didn't even remember Robert Downey.
He could have went on the
I
list
was like,
too.
damn, what was that dude's name?
Robert De Niro can come wherever he wants. He got the pass. Shout out to Robert De Niro.
But all right, that's a whole nother combo I'm not getting into. Speaking of rest in peace, before we get out of here, rest in peace to Gangsta Boo. That was unfortunate news that we got over the New Year's. Memphis legend, 3-6 Mafia, first lady, and one of the first ladies of Memphis rap with her and LaChat. So rest in peace to Gangsta Boo. And, big loss for hip hop, big loss for Memphis. And, yeah, I just wanted to shout that out and pay my respects to that.
I remember when I was 15, 16, we used to have these things called a lock-in, right? And, like, one time, it was cool. Like, everybody was having a good time. Everything was straight. And back then, you gonna remember this song. Tyler probably never heard of this song. But, like, Tear the Club Up came on, right? Bro, next thing I know, people throwing chairs.
Yeah, man.
It's a whole brawl. Like, everybody started brawling. And it's like, Gangsta Boo was on that song, and everybody, when her part came on, everybody knew word for word. It's like, that's a classic. Like to this day, I don't think you can put that song on in the club and it don't go up.
You play that song when you're trying to get at the end of the club, trying to get everybody to go and let everybody know it's over. And when you like in kind of, I don't even want to say in the hood club. I just know.
It don't
Let's
matter
just say
where
that
you play that.
when you play that song
anywhere,
people just know it's time to get out of there. You either down with it and you about to fight your way out, or you know it's about to get crazy. So you start hitting the exit door.
When you hear that, it's either you finna be down and tear the club up, or you better try to find an exit because like it's finna go up.
Clubs used to ban that song because people
bro,
would literally tear the club up.
Yeah, word for real. Like it used to be, it turned up in the sound. We used to put that on. So R.I.P. to Gangsta Boo. She's definitely. I'm glad you said LaChat name too, because like her and LaChat is like when you talk about like some of the queens of the South. Don't disrespect and not put Gangsta Boo in there. Like 3-6 Mafia was that deal for a long before they even got national. They was locally just, killing out there for a long time. So it's like I don't be like when people be trying to act like don't give people their flowers. Like she been one of them. You know what I'm saying? Gangsta Boo been one of them. So R.I.P. to Gangsta Boo. Shout out to 3-6 Mafia and everybody too. 'Cause I know they, I don't care what y'all saying to be. That's somebody they was with for a long time and they knew her like intimately. So. Hope everybody good on that tip, man. R.I.P. Gangsta Boo.
For sure. All right. I seen this also, and I thought this would be a dope topic to discuss because I don't want to say felt the way about it, but you can have your side and you can pick and choose. I know what side I stand on. Let me give y'all the story first. Lakeith Stanfield versus Baby Mama. Now, what happened was nobody knew Lakeith Stanfield. This is the actor from Get Out and all the other wild stuff that he be doing.
Atlanta.
Yeah, ATL, all of that. So, Lakeith Stanfield had a baby, and nobody really knew this because he wanted to keep his baby out of the public light and keep that part of his life private. What comes with that is a mother to this child that you have to also cater to and consider. So, for a long time, that was just under wraps. He didn't have, none of that in the public light. He meets a girl, spends 5 months with her, and then eventually gets engaged to her, and then puts this on Instagram. Now, Baby Mama has a problem because we not in the public, or my daughter's not in the public, but you want to be in the public with your girlfriend. That's how she feels, That's pretty much the dilemma they going back and forth. And then I don't want to get too much into that topic because, like I said, I just felt a thing to discuss the way you can broaden it and just generalize it and everybody could have their part. And that's where this comes in. I'm kind of, because those are the two sides. You don't really need more for the story. My bad. If you want to get more, look it up. I'm on the side of Lakeith, though. What he's saying is, I didn't want my daughter. That's my daughter's life. I don't want that in the public. Me and you have a discussion where that's what we're going to decide to do, then that's cool. But me and you not together also, so I don't necessarily owe you nothing like that. So if I want my daughter's life to not be public and you cool with my daughter's life not being public from the start, it don't matter what I do over here because we not together. If I want to start and meet a girl and now I get engaged to her and all of this, great, cool. Don't start, you can't, I don't know how she could get mad at that. And then from there, she started saying, it was just, she'll say something like, he ain't spent no time with his daughter and all of this and blah, 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 because of course people commenting and all of that. And then, but in the next comment, she'll fight somebody will say something and then she'll be going back and forth with them. Yeah, and he had my daughter around that girl. So do he not have his daughter or do he be having his daughter still when he with the new girl? And then one of the first lines in her story was, I'm not mad because he just getting engaged to somebody he only knew for 5 months. That sound pretty jealous to me.
Okay, so
I don't know, man. I'm rocking with Lakeith on that.
I don't know the inter details of like their personal situation, so I won't really comment on that, right? But if we gonna keep it general to that type of example, like if that's the situation, right? This might be the first time in episode 52. I'm gonna side with the ladies, bro. I'm gonna side with the ladies because I'm gonna tell you what the possible. I ain't gonna say the potential actuality of the situation is probably this: she had his kid. He telling her, I don't, for my career purposes, I can't be saying I got this kid or I got this wife. But dudes do that, you know what I'm saying? Because he started really popping he was still kind of young when he started popping, right? She cool with it. She play supportive woman. Long as you taking care of the crib, I ain't tripping. He started cracking. Then it was like, I don't want to be with you. But I still don't want this part of my life being exposed. She loved him enough to still hold it down while he did whatever he was doing. And he still was going there touching up the box. She still love her. Man, he touching up the box. Yeah, we speculating.
Objection, Your Honor. Now we speculating.
You don't think he was going tapping the baby mama after he became...
There's no proof that he was still hitting the baby mama.
He tapped
at least in these 5 months.
Allegedly. And I'm going to say, assuming he's tapped that up, bro. We're not going to play.
A 6 months ago tap does not count. We talking about 5 months.
I got y'all ladies on this one. I know how the baby daddies do. He's still coming through trying to tap up, right? So he done came through, tapped up and everything, right? You ain't tripping. Y'all ain't together per se, but it's still like a promise of like, when I get to that point, babe, we gonna make this official. Niggas be talking all that little slick stuff. I know, ladies. I know how niggas do, right? So now he meets somebody else and he like, oh, this the one. I like her. I really want to actually be with her. And then he gonna bring her all in public and act like you ain't ish? Nah, I don't like that. You don't lie to that lady like that. She got your kids. She was taking care of everything, holding it down, making sure she held on to your secret. You gonna just leave her for a little white girl with her little boobs out every time she... Okay,
he been left. Right, she not even white, I don't think.
One of my homegirls going through something right now. Got you. You my sis, man. F that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't let him do you like that. He gonna just leave you for that white girl like you. Girl, you beautiful. You gonna get you a new man.
Oh, man. I don't know. I don't think she white. So that's another reason why I'm standing with Lakeith, because he didn't leave a black woman for a white woman. But Lakeith, though, I first thing you said as far as career, I don't think it's for his career. It may not be for his career. It may just be, I was out here doing me. I'm out here traveling. You know what it is. It's 2022. You know how people move. We had a connection. We vibed one night, and that was that. And from that vibe, we created this great being, and that's cool. And I'm going to be there for this, life that I created. But we know it's not like that. Fast forward 5 months, I meet somebody where it's like that. If I can see if in your case, if I'm leading you on type shit and then I just abruptly cut that off and start dealing with her, cool. He probably wrong for that. I don't know that to be the case, but I also can't defend against it. So I'm not going to say that it is, but I can't really sit here and be like, he definitely didn't do that. if that's the case, then he might be wrong for leading her on. But if he kept it up and up, like, this is what we doing, I'm going to be here for my baby. I don't want, from what he was saying, I didn't say nothing because I don't want my baby's life in the public. I don't want her picture being out there. I don't want her being publicized like that because this is my child. I want to have that private. Then I reserve the right as strictly the baby daddy, the baby father, to not have that. No matter what I do in my personal life, your emotions don't fucking matter, lady, as it opposed to this relationship that I'm in. It only matters when it comes to the child. And my relationship ain't got nothing to do with the child. Because if I'm willing to marry this woman, I obviously got some type of trust in her to have the baby around her. Now, she said something about she tried to meet her and she ignored her, they wouldn't meet. Yeah, because you probably tripping out, and as soon as you seen that I was with her 1 month in, I need to meet you, da-da-da. I ain't even met your baby yet. I don't even know if I like this nigga like that. Get off of me. Now, 5 months later, I probably would have met you, but as soon as you found out this information, you went to the internet and blasted it. So now I'm even more uncomfortable meeting you because you a little wild.
I mean, but look, ladies, I got you, right? The reality of it is this, right? You talking from the perspective of the celebrity. She's just a regular woman out here. Nobody know who she is.
Well, stay that then and stop trying to get clout.
No, regular people vent on their relationships on social media all the time.
You ain't got to tag me. You can vent about
people
how I am.
People tag people all the time.
But you can vent about how I am.
It's the difference if they tag Craig Smith and they tag Lakeisha.
Without posting the videos of me holding my daughter and dancing with her and being there when she do it. Like, you ain't got
videos. You ain't got ladies.
What? That's what I'm saying. I let you take the videos because I'm my daughter's life.
Took the videos because you was at her house.
I also probably cut because.
And you know why he was at her house? Because he tapped that up right before he took the videos.
No.
Why is she there while you sitting there holding the baby all in the air?
Because he love his kid. That's why.
He love his kid at his own house. Why he all at my house doing it? That's why
because he an actor on the road. He ain't really got time to be chilling.
Oh, he got a hotel room.
Also, his girl is at the house. So when he ain't even told his girl that he got a daughter yet.
So when he ain't on the road, that means where he at when he go home. He right at who house? Yeah. He was selling that woman dreams. She was thinking one day
he had a hotel in that city. That was just a visit.
So why he all over there throwing the baby up in the air, catching it, playing woo woo gaga games?
Because if I came to this city and you knew I was here and I left and didn't do it, now that's a whole nother post. So I better come see my kid when I'm in the city.
When you on your daddy time, you pull up, you grab the diaper bag or whatever you need to grab, and you head it. You ain't sitting there throwing the baby up in the house. No, the baby should already be ready. You call the mama, yo, I'm here.
I got Hollywood type stuff to do. I can't take the baby with me. So I'm leaving her with you, but I'm coming to see her.
I got y'all ladies.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm
it's that nigga.
And I'm hitting you off, making sure everything good with you, because I had some money to drop off to you too. Let's not forget that point. I had some money to drop off to you also. So you wasn't tripping on that. Hey, where's the video of me giving you the money? How about that? Can you show that video? For real?
Oh, no, we lost that in the SD card.
I know, right? Ain't got no pictures of that though. You don't want to show none of them receipts.
The ladies would never.
Man, I know, right? Never remember those times. Man, so he can't be happy now. He can't. He just gotta. Now that he got this baby, he gotta put his happiness to the side and put it on hold. I don't know, man. I salute him for being bold enough to do that, man. Break a heart to heal your own. That's what I say. If you gotta break a heart to make your heart complete with somebody else, then God, you do it, okay? Don't let them stop you.
Craig ain't shit, I'm telling you. Y'all think I'm the bad one. I'm on y'all side, ladies. He want the guys to just break your heart to heal his own.
Not just randomly.
What kind of savagery is Craig out here doing?
Not randomly, but I'm saying if you feel like your heart will be complete with somebody else, but you holding on to something with somebody else that's not really completing your heart because it might break hers.
Amber Rose will be on your helmet.
You might have to. Amber Rose will be. I didn't see the argument because I seen what it was about and I kept scrolling. I don't want to hear her argue about why. Man, get out of here, bro. Because that's an argument I'm not having. We don't sit here and call all women bitches, all women hoes and stuff. I
don't even bitches.
Actually, don't even use those words in my language. But when it gets brought up and when people say that, we all know, including women, the type of women that we discussing. And we know that it's also exactly. We also know that it's women. We know that it's queens. We know that. We know the values and that we know how to value.
I don't know no queens. I know some exceptional women. I don't know no royalty.
Well, that's what people call queens. I know. Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with the young kids.
I don't even like when people say kings. It's like niggas ain't no kings. These just good niggas. Like don't be.
But point being, everybody know what we talking about and what we mean. Nobody is sitting here calling their mama, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what? I don't even want to say
bitch, you making Thanksgiving dinner?
I didn't even. You see how scared I was? I don't even want to say it in playing. Oh, I'm sorry,
I'll
mama.
say it for you, don't worry.
But yeah, though. But so now I'm not Amber Rose. You argue with me about something else. Argue with me about why I got more hair than you.
Her lining be crispy.
Man, fresh though.
She got the Jalen Rose of female lining.
Hey, she got me on the lining. I'll tell you that. She got me on the lining.
Her lining be crispy.
Yeah, Black royalty. Let's go into it real quick and then we'll hop out. Angela Bassett's son and Courtney B. Vance. We got to stop with these TikTok trends. I don't know if y'all seen it. I ain't gonna lie. When it was random people, it was kind of funny to me. When there's a TikTok trend going around where you go to your parents and you pick a favorite celebrity of theirs and then you tell them that they died. And then you get their reaction. I don't know why people decided this would be funny, but this is what we coming into 2023 with. Dangerous times, people. Okay? This is what people think is funny, to play with celebrity deaths. So, with that being said, that happened, and now Angela Bassett and Courtney B. Vance's son, who none of us ever really knew, as we shouldn't know, you know what I'm saying, back to keeping your child's life private, but anyway, they grow older, and then they decide to make stuff public and embarrass themselves. He goes to them, I don't even want to repeat it and use the actor that they named, but a very prominent actor that she's done movies with, a young guy, and he goes to them and says, yeah, so-and-so died. He get the reaction, he wanted everything, but then he get a bad backlash, comes back with another video, he's crying, apologizing, I shouldn't have did that, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I was hurt. I wasn't hurt. I was bothered by this because Angela Bassett and Courtney B. Vance is what Will Smith and Jada Pinkett is supposed to be. That is Black royalty. They've been married since the 90s. They are great actors and actresses, and or a great actor and actress, and we hold them on that pedestal. And then you should know that as their son, and you coming out here embarrassing them, doing stupid stuff like this for TikTok views. I don't like it, man. We gotta start doing better.
I mean,
why do we do that?
Same thing Lil Romeo just did with P. And they just squashed their beef yesterday. You know what I'm saying? It's like, to a point Master P said, right? This generation is very emotional. And social media makes them very irrational because they feel like they always have to go here and vent. Same thing we just talked about with the woman.
You brought up social media. They feel like they always got to qualify something to somebody, and if they don't get qualified by something, they don't feel validated. People feel that's where the hurt comes from.
That's why I hate about social media. People do social media stuff to feel validated. Like, even if you, not to go
even me, I'm guilty, so I'm not saying like everybody is.
Everybody's guilty. Everybody posts because they want likes or views or whatever. Everybody do it. Everybody guilty, right? But like, I was, not to go off topic, let's make sure we stay back on this topic, right? But
I was Master P and Romeo and
even with the Master P and Romeo and everything, right? But no, I was gonna go to something else I saw. Like, so I saw somebody who I know that got surgery, and then they posted on social media, right? And they look for a certain amount of hits on their stuff, or they'll delete it, right?
On a surgery pic?
No, not surgery. The picture ain't. It's after surgery. Like, they, you know what I'm saying? But if they don't see a certain amount of content, they'll delete the picture. And it's like, you got this done because you looking for that validation. So whether, you know what I'm saying? So whether it's Romeo or whether it's, their son, it's like people looking for this validation, and if they don't get the validation they want, it's like they'll keep pushing more and further to get that validation. It's like, it's kind of ridiculous.
And another point to that, you said they'll delete the post. So now you deleting your losses, which you not learning from, because you can just
keep going until you get the validation you want.
So now you only chasing success, which puts a greater value to you. I shouldn't say value, but it puts a greater weight on your failures now. Because if you can look at this pic, and I feel that too, because I've had pics where it's like, damn, that didn't do much, and I'll take it off. And now I look at it with some like YouTube short stuff, I look at it like strategically, where I posted something at the wrong time, I didn't get that many views. I posted something at a different time and I got this many views. So I might delete that last one a week or 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks later, repost it at this new time that I discovered is better and get more whatever. But at first I was doing that out of this didn't get that many views. It wasn't no strategy. It was just pure feeling like,
oh, they didn't think that was
I don't
funny,
like
so
that.
I'm gonna take it off.
Delete that because I don't want to see that L.
I
don't want to see that failure,
bro. It's
and
not
I didn't
just
want,
you.
and I wouldn't have learned the strategy part and the timing part or the reason why if I wasn't keep
that's
doing
why I
it.
say social media. I said this shit. It fucked up dating because everybody's constantly looking for validation. Like when people post their profile pictures, they try to post the best quality picture they think at that time that they have.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So they're going to accentuate the things that they think is good about them. Whether if it's a dude he think he was fly that day, he wants you to see the whole flyness, the hat to the shoes. You got to see everything I was fly. If he got jeweled up,
found a
he
table
to
sit on, y'all. That way you can look cool.
Yeah, people go in there for that validation. Women do it if they ain't got like the best body, but their cleavage popping. You gonna see cleavage pictures. It's like that validation. Everybody is constantly seeking.
Ladies.
Yes, I do appreciate ladies. I'm not saying don't stop that. Don't stop it.
But you know what I'm saying? For me on there.
That validation people constantly seeking on social media, and it's making kids even go at their parents for the validation of how they feel. Like, and I understand you might feel like your parents did something wrong or something bogus, but it ain't for social media to validate that. That's for you to go talk to your parents, let them know how you feel, or don't talk to your parents and just shut the fuck up on social media. Talk to your friends. Talk to your significant other. Talk to the people around you.
Talk to your therapist. Apparently, everybody got them these days,
Word.
you know. And you also ain't supposed to use your famous parents for TikTok trends. I'm so mad at that boy. You know what? You know, never mind, because I love my mama and my dad, but man, why couldn't they be actors or actresses or? Why couldn't they be BB and CC Winans or something? Why couldn't they be?
You'd be bogus if you winning on BB and CC.
Man, you know?
That'd be bogus.
I was never mind because I just told y'all not to do the trend and the thing. So why would I make a joke?
If I had one, I would make it. I could actually make one.
I know. I instantly thought about a gospel.
Me
Whatever.
and my mama been being cool the last couple weeks.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, we she hit me on Christmas and we had a talk. So yeah, I don't even want to joke with my mama.
That's what's up. Speaking of parents and loving. Tom Brady and his son. That was a hot topic earlier. Mm-hmm. And yeah, you seen the picture. You seen it. Now, if y'all didn't see it, Google it. Tom Brady had a picture with his son on the pool.
It's disturbing.
It was a little wild, a little extra. And I don't know. At first I'm like, I wouldn't do that like with my son. He's a little bit, that's kid definitely too tall. But I also thought it was weird back with the massage thing and documentary when he made his son come and kiss him goodbye. So that was also weird. So when I seen this, I was like, oh, this is Tom being Tom. Some people feel like Tom just don't know how to social media. Some people feel like Tom love his son too much. I just feel like I don't know that type of affection. Most dads I know of sons, not when they babies, of course, or whatever, it's not even the kissing on the lips thing, yeah, but it's a real quick that gets grown out of. Real quick,
facts.
That gets stopped.
Listen.
Like soon when your kids start walking, I think that's when.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I am a dad. Like I done had my kids in the studio while we was recording the podcast and over there in the corner eating French fries. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dad, right? When my kids was like newborns, all in the mouth. Them parts of you, like it's a happy moment as a father, right? When they got old enough to start, you know what I'm saying, walking and talking and, you know, pissing and you know all that shit. Like my oldest now, he's starting to grow pubic hairs and like he at that point, right? Bruh, I am not kissing my kids on the mouth, bro.
When they start wearing the same size shoe as you,
bruh,
it's about time to...
Bro, my son, I can't get kid size no more. He in the men's sizes now, bro.
Man.
It's like, bro, ain't no kissing me on the mouth. Like, we got our own handshake. We got our 4-boy handshake
we do something new.
Yeah,
better find something else to bond with.
On him. What?
So,
like, he had his 14-year-old son in between his legs while they was at the pool.
Man.
Bruh.
And kissed him, like, on the back of the neck.
He kissed him on the
behind.
back of his neck. with his eyes closed. He was like this.
The way we saying it sound like, man, that's wild. But then you go see the picture and be like, well, that is what he did.
He kissed him, bro. You kiss women on the back of their neck. That's like the first kiss you do when you're trying to get up to the ear. You hit him with the back of the neck. Like, you get up to that ear.
It's a sensual place. Look,
you do not kiss your son on the back of his ear, bro. You might as well put your tongue out. You
don't hug your son from the front and then kiss him on the side of the neck. That's weird. Like, bro, you don't
even hug your son straight up. You gotta give him the. What up, bro? You good?
Put some elbow in between y'all.
Nigga, like even when he 14?
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Your son got to accomplish.
That's like grabbing your 14-year-old son and spinning him in a circle. Hey, son.
Your son better achieve something big if y'all going chest to chest. That's the only reason why. He better do something significant in life. Other than that, hand, middle.
even if you do something super exciting. I don't know if you chest to chest that, bro. Like, that's still kind of, when he that little, maybe if he was grown, you can be like,
you know, I'm saying, like, he graduate like college or something, you'll be proud of him. Like, if he win a Grammy or something, you'll be proud. You know, if he get rich on YouTube and then buy you that car,
but not because he came to the pool when you asked him to come outside. That is not a reason, Tom.
Nah.
You wildin', Tom, and you a Michigan dude. You wildin', Tom. When I first saw the picture, I was flabbergasted. Like, yo, Tom is wildin' right now. What is wrong with this dude? You kissed him on the back of his neck. You had him in between your legs.
Hey, I think
his legs was crossed. Your legs was, he was in the, bro, you wildin', fam. Tom. Yo, you need to retire, bro. You wildin' right now.
Hey,
sorry.
Nah, as a dad, you got your right to feel away.
He wildin'.
You know? I do think it's funny though that we saying all of this stuff and we started with, man, it's real hard to be a man. That don't mean nothing because you want your cheeks heated. You could just you could just be a man. You ain't got to prove nothing to me. You ain't got to be so tough.
You can't be using your son's cheeks to heat your inner thighs though. That's what you can't be doing. You can get your seats heated. You got your son in between your legs trying to get. Nah, Tom, you wildin', bro. You tripping. Yo, Tom, you tripping, fam. Ain't enough Super Bowls make you say you okay with that one, Tom. You wildin'.
All right. Enough on Tom, man. He got a Super Bowl to try to win, right? I don't know. I want a black quarterback, though. Any black quarterbacks got a chance? What Baltimore doing?
He ain't even playing right now. Isn't any black? Oh, Jalen Hurts for the Eagles.
Oh, yeah? Oh, Eagles fan then. Shout out to Big J, Okerson, Philly, Kevin Hart, Meek Mill, and the Eagles. Yeah. Even though Meek Mill a Robert Kraft dude, ain't that the dude that helped him? Mm-hmm. So he got to root for the Patriots. That suck, right? As Meek Mill, he got to root for the Patriots, bro.
Nah, I'm still Meek still gonna go. He gonna go for Philly.
Philly ain't get him out of jail. If Philly knew I was in jail and ain't nobody come help me. The smart
move is to definitely go for New England. Look, New England your AFC team and Philly your NFC team. That's how you do it.
I don't know nothing about the conferences. Are so confusing to me because they just be putting the teams together. It could be Cincinnati and the LA Rams in one conference. I'm like, that's two different. How do you even do? That's East. That's not even. That don't make sense.
I just helped Meek out to make sure Meek was able to have that up. Like,
all I know is that if it's Robert Kraft and I don't even say New England, if it's the Patriots and the Eagles, Meek got a hard choice to make. And if I'm Meek, I'm probably rocking over there in my blue and gold, my blue and silver. I mean, you know, because he came and got me out.
I mean, you gotta definitely rock with the dude who got you out of jail.
And I was there.
He was facing some time.
Come on, bro. And I was there for Joel Embiid championship game, so get off me, Philly.
You gotta have loyalty towards the Robert Kraft.
But and Robert Kraft flew that black dude out to eat with him after that white lady was tripping on him. You seen that video? It was a video of a black dude in the stands at a Raiders game, I believe. He was a Patriots fan. Some white lady was a Raiders fan. She was yelling in his face. I don't think she said nigga, but she was just yelling in his face, getting disrespectful. And he was, as a black man, with dreadlocks too. I don't know why that means something, but it means something.
I did.
And he was just chilling,
and he invited him to the.
And
Patriots
then Robert
game.
Kraft was like, "Hey, come watch the game with me," and he got to watch it with the owner. So that was dope. So Robert Kraft does stuff like that. So I'm sitting on his side.
Yeah, and he had hookers allegedly.
So we know who the cooler one is. But
you gotta kind of rock out with Robert. Why you think Tom was there?
I actually forgot about that point, but that's a good point.
That's why Tom kissing his son all on the neck. Robert Kraft was making sure he was good, allegedly.
Oh, man. All right. We got, I seen this also. if your girl cheated on you but said he gave me $800,000, a woman posted this. I'm sorry. Well, it don't matter. We ain't nobody for you to be mad that we don't mention your name. She tweeted this, and then it went viral, so to speak, because I seen it. And she was like, how would you respond if you was like her man? If she cheated, your girl cheated and said, I cheated, but he gave me $800,000. Like, how long you staying?
Ironically, right? Me and my girl had this conversation. She saw this, and she said, hey, if I cheated on you and came home and told you, but I got paid $800,000, how would you react? And I was like, he paid you $800,000 for one time? Nigga, shut up, put me for next week, nigga. We good. What are you talking about? You need help? Let me help you get together. No, that is not the right wig. Put the red one on. Like, I'm gonna get you $800,000. Quit your job.
Hey, I don't even think he gonna like that blue lingerie.
Hell
you should get the red one. He gonna rock that one.
Like the black one. The black one go better with your hair when you got it in red.
He gonna like the black one because I like the black one. So
get the black. Put the red pumps on. What? $800,000 for one session? Cuz. A blowjob party, $400. Go over there next week and give him a BJ. Like, man, what you talking about?
Right, because I got my machine over here. Hey, don't give him the goddamn machine.
I'm gonna get mad. She even home, baby. I cheated, but why you here? Go back. What are you doing? You wilding. You wilding like Tom. Stop wilding. Go back over there. He waiting on you.
Hey, you better than me, man. Nah, you and that $800,000 and your slutty ways, pack your shit up and get out of here. I can't have you back.
You wouldn't take her? Is she?
I ain't gonna lie. First time I'm owed that, I'm gonna help you spend this first $800,000. But I know now that this is like what you be on, and somebody else might come. Somebody else might come, and then they'll be able to come, and I don't like that.
Let them all come for $800,000.
You a different person now. Hey. Or I'm just finna be out here wilding, and you got to be okay with that.
I feel like I got y'all back on this whole episode.
Nah.
Listen, it's her body.
It is her body.
If she want to see her body, and she want to go out here, and she willing to sell her body for $800,000 when she was letting broke niggas fuck, listen, go get that $800,000. Bring that home to me, mama. Not by yourself. Bring it to me, mama. We gonna share. We gonna make sure we both good. And I'm gonna support you.
Yeah, I feel you.
I support you with your 9 to 5. I can support you going over there, 5 minutes and get a nigga right.
I'm with you on that. At first,
you do it for $8. I'm gonna fuck you up though. Ain't no $8 joint.
I'm gonna even do it. I'm gonna be this nice. Like you say, that $800,000 you get to me, you bring it to me. I'm gonna make sure we both good.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna get the $800,000. I'm gonna put myself in a position of where now I'm up and I can like fund myself. I'm gonna have my shit running, so when I leave you, I'm good. But I'm also gonna make sure that your OnlyFans or whatever you trying to do is fine too.
So you already gonna be planning to leave her?
I'm out of there, bro. This ain't what it used to be, and it'll never be the same again.
And all those songs. Fuck niggas for free, bro.
I'm gone.
She fucked him for free. She fucking a nigga that's gonna pay her $800,000 every time. Man, fuck that nigga about 10 times a year. I don't give a shit.
I get you.
Go get that shit
and keep doing that. But now I can't be.
Craig, you gonna cheat anyway. What difference does it make?
Yeah, but like
you gonna cheat and your girl is making $80 million a year. Why do you care?
Yeah, I'm gonna cheat. But ain't nobody giving me $800,000, and if they did, I'm not gonna be stupid enough to come tell her. She gonna make
almost $100 million. If she fucked that nigga 10 times a year, she gonna make $80 million.
Yeah.
So no matter what you doing, she richer than you, and she cool. She cool with spending money.
That's also a bad spot to be in because eventually, by the time before she get to 8 million, that year or whatever, before she get to that number, she's gonna realize that. She like doing too good. No,
he know what he's saying is some bullshit.
Nah,
right?
she gonna be on she gonna get to a level to where I'm on this level now, and life is gonna change, and my life ain't gonna change with her.
I'm already up 40, 50, 60 M's myself at that point.
My point. That's what I'm saying. I gotta get myself good so I can get out of here.
She gonna do it because
she about to be up there, and she gonna leave me.
My girl doing it because she know I gotta break off my nigga with half of him out here living this life. She already know
that shit gonna last for a while. Man, and to put it this way, if pimps was pimping back in the day and women was getting $500,000 a pop, trust me, I don't think pimps would have such a strong hold that they had.
Pimps was out here getting busy with the Lolo. If your girl can get if she can
that's
get
what I'm saying.
$500 million to go broke.
Once she realized she could do that, she not finna keep bringing back $500,000 to you.
She can bring it back to 250 one time and leave. Go ahead.
Exactly.
Live your best life. I'm going to take this 250 and I'm good.
That's why I say that
it's
first.
It's her choice.
That's why I say.
Don't never take a woman's choice.
Never. And I know. And
you
want to
break me off one time with the half, baby? I appreciate it. You going to live your best life, and I'm going to make it work.
And that's what I was on. First 800,000, I'm putting myself in a position to be good, and I'm going to put you in a position to be good.
Go get a second one and give me that 400. We going to keep
that
it rocking.
way, when you ready to leave, actually, I probably won't even care about putting her in a position, because if she going to keep doing it.
That's my point.
If she going to keep doing it, she going to leave me anyway. So I might just make sure I'm good and then skedaddle.
I'm going to be the greatest house husband ever. Until she leaves, and I'm like, cool, I already got this little 2.6 already saved up. We good money. Don't keep worry about it. Love you, baby.
All right. Look.
I got you, ladies.
All right, we going to get out of here on this one. Let me see. I don't even know if I got something. I ain't got nothing for y'all, because I want to say one of these. I want to say this topic. And or I would just want to say it, and then y'all know that we're going to discuss that later. Maybe with some women in the crowd or whatever, so they can get their perspective. I still got a couple
topics I'm saving for that.
But it's I'm going to save it. I ain't giving it to y'all. There's been another episode of I'm Almost Joking podcast, and I have been one half of the Disrespective Collective, Craig Smith, a.k.a. Sensei Life.
Wait a minute. You sounding this out. Hold on. I had one that I thought you was going to touch on.
Oh, what's that?
Hold on. How much time we got?
4 minutes.
Oh,
we got time.
All right, go ahead. My bad.
The serial killer one.
I ain't doing it all over.
Let's do the serial killer one.
All right. I seen a poster of a dude in a serial killer who got released from jail up in Asia. He killed 30 people. He did 20 years. He was on an airplane sitting next to some people, and my thought was, like, how would you feel? Like, one, that was the greatest situation to be in that could happen, and it got me to thinking that sometimes we be around killers and we don't even know. Think about how many times you've been in the mall, in the airport, in a different city, in a big crowd of people. Think about how many times you've been at work and all the people that work in your job that you either know or don't know in the different departments, in the different spaces, and the life that they led. They may or may have killed somebody, got away with it, or killed somebody, got convicted, and got out. Point being, how many times have you thought about or realized that you may have been next to a killer or close to a killer?
Okay, one of my very good friends is a killer, but that's my nigga though. I don't count him, right? And then like it was
just
one
some very
time.
Casual stuff to say. When it was like he said it, and I didn't think that he was going like on camera, and then he just came right out. So one of my best friends.
I ain't gonna say his names. But anyway, right? So. So there's another time, right? I'm at this club. I was back home in the SAG, right? And a particular dude, ain't gonna say no names, right? He definitely got like a couple little bodies, like numerous bodies, right?
Allegedly.
No, this ain't allegedly.
Jokes, allegedly, and jokes.
I ain't say his
and
name.
Allegedly, all the way around. Okay, story time. Put the campfire on. None of this is true. Okay, all for content.
All right, this fictional stories, right? People say he got a couple of bodies, on him, right? So
the boogeyman is who we talking about. The guy under your bed. The monster in the closet.
My man's behind me right now. I know of him, don't know him like that, right? I'm back home. I'm on some drunk stuff. We in there drunk as hell. We in the limelight, right? My man's behind me. I'm talking to him the whole time, right? Like 15, 20 minutes. I'm dapping him up. We over there just kicking it, right? Cool dude, right? I know who he is, right? Then at one point, he made this look at somebody in the spot. And he was like, hold up, bro. I knew what that meant, right? So I told my bro I was well. I was like, yo, man, we gotta go.
No, I'm gonna need a little more than that. I'm gonna need a little more than hold up, bro.
No, it was because I knew who he was.
Hold up, bro.
Hold up.
Hey, get out of here, bro. Hey,
he telling you to leave, bro. He said, you gotta look at the look in his face. When killers got these looks, nigga, and you know it's like, hold up, bro. It's like, oh, yep, time to, hey, bro, it's time to get up out of here. It's gonna go down. It went down that night too, but like.
Hey, I think I heard your mama calling you, bro. Like, give me something so I can get out of there.
We packed our stuff up quick when he was like, hold up, bro. I seen a look in his face. I'm like, oh, he see somebody that he got a problem with. It's only a matter of time. So we packed our stuff up and we hit the whip. We was out of there.
Oh, man.
He was definitely a killer.
What's wild is that's more comprehensible to me. I get that situation. Mm-hmm. I think the more scary part is, like I say, like serial killer stuff, and I don't know why I'm thinking the white people, like just old white dudes, old white men, like killing, like he victimized like prostitutes or something to break their necks and killed like 20 of them, but then never got caught, and now he just owed and like working in the warehouse with you. It's like, oh, what? It's like, that's scary, man. That's some scary shit. I don't think that people think about that enough, man. Start looking at where these guys came from, man. I'm just saying. You never know.
I work with somebody who poured a warehouse.
You never know. We all do. I bet you whoever listening to this and got a job, they looking and they thinking it's one dude. And they looking like I could see him doing something.
Man, it's a lot of hood niggas that be changing their lives and they be doing things, man. So you know what I'm saying? Like they history. You can't really like judge. Like you don't even want to know.
Hey,
don't even ask niggas questions about their history a lot of times.
Nah, I ain't asking nothing. I don't want to know.
Once they tell you
an accomplice now, I don't want to know.
I ain't no accomplice. Like they venting. They be like, all right, cool. But like I don't be asking niggas. But
I'm gonna tell you, I don't know.
I done work with a couple niggas who didn't.
I don't know no killers, and neither does Queese. And on that note, we out of here. I've been one half of the Disrespective Collective. I'm Craig Smith, a.k.a. Sensei Life, here with...
It's your boy Queese, a.k.a. Dash. We'll see y'all next week for episode 53. Shout out to my boy Tyler and my boy Corey. Everything 22, Radio 22, Media 22. Like, subscribe. Shout out to everybody for checking out the grading scale. And we'll see y'all next week. We out. Dizzle.